Do you think Trump believes in God?
Does he believe in the Christian God? No. But he certainly is not a secular person at all. And Trump is very much, what'd you say? Shut up, bitch. I don't take you seriously.
You a devil and you trash our country. You trash the president. You said you're not a Republican no more. You want the Democrats to win. You want democratic socialism to win. You haven't defended Erica Kirk one time. How are you celebrating America's 250th birthday? This July 4th, Angel is bringing Young Washington to theaters. And this is not some woke, watered-down version of history. This is the untold story of George Washington before he was a general, before he was president. When he was a young man facing failure, danger, and moments that will shape the leader that God will use to help build this country. That's the kind of story that we need right now. And this isn't a small budget. This is a big, bold movie that you need to see on the big screen. And right now, Angel is making it affordable. Become a Premium Angel Guild member for just $15 a month. You'll get 2 free tickets to see Young Washington in theaters, tickets to every future Angel theatrical release, and access to Angel's full streaming library. All you gotta do is go to angel.com/Tatum, join the Angel Guild today, and march into theaters July the 4th to help make Young Washington the #1 movie in America. Why do you talk about Tucker Carlson, Brandon? Because the things that he say is so ridiculous. It's actually like I feel a sense of frustration that people be letting him get away with the stupidest, craziest stuff. If I ever said half of this stuff that this fool is saying, y'all would disown me. How does he get away? How do people still follow this dude? I want to show y'all just a quick highlight of the hypocrisy from Tucker, just lying. And then I'm going to show you a clip where he lied on me. Just completely lied. Roll the clip.
Raised some eyebrows this week when you said that Hamas is more like a political organization than a terror group.
I didn't say that.
Hamas is a group of jihadis. They're Islamic extremists, which they also claim constantly, which I don't know if that's true, by the way. It seems more like a political organization.
I didn't say that.
You've been talking on your show about whether Trump is the Antichrist.
I have not said that.
On your show, you said, could this be the Antichrist?
I actually did not say, could this be the Antichrist?
Could this be the Antichrist?
I don't know where that comes from, but I know that those words
This sorry son of... All right, keep going.
never left my lips.
You were on a podcast yesterday. You said you think Israel killed Charlie Kirk.
I did not say that. I did not say that. I've never said that.
Charlie Kirk was murdered. I believe he was most likely murdered for his evolving views on Israel.
I've never said that.
You said in our previous interview, the future that I imagine is not a future in which we're yelling at each other about race. It's a future in which people are legitimately revolutionary, maybe even violent.
I'm amazed that you have a tape of me saying that, and I just want to disavow it.
Okay. Y'all can't make this up, man. You can't make it up. And it's perplexing to me that he still has a platform. Dude, he has millions and millions of more people than even people that follow me. And he can get out there and just flat out say the most outlandish things that anyone has ever heard and then get on a podcast the next day or the day after and say, I never said that. That never came out of my mouth. Either he has dementia or he's a lunatic. I got a couple more clips. This is one that he lied about me. I almost sent him a cease and desist, and I'm like, man, it ain't gonna do no good. These low life nut jobs are gonna always be silly and post these things. So I'll just be better off correcting the script. Listen to what he says in his vile hatred against Israel. Roll the clip.
Every Salem media property that I'm aware of has the same view. More war is good. I'm an anti-Semite. Those are two lies, by the way. Not an anti-Semite, and war is not good. Maybe it's just that every Salem host or influencer or whatever they're calling themselves is like crazy in exactly the same way, but maybe there's more to it than that.
A lot of these same influencers have been organized against you for like the last year, consistently against you for the last year. Eyal Yacobi.
Who is he?
Just some influencer. But he's tweeted about you probably 1,200 times.
Seriously?
Yes, in the last 8 months.
All complimentary?
No, all negative, unfortunately for you. And look,
I'm going to get to that guy in a minute, but as it stands, he said, and put my picture in it, that everybody that we know of, in his pursuit to hate Jews in Israel, for some reason, he put me in it, and Sebastian Gorka. We don't work for Salem. We once upon a time had a show on Salem, but the person that he didn't show was Charlie Kirk. Oh, I find it interesting that you said that everybody's views on Salem was pro-Israel, Zionist, and Charlie Kirk had probably the biggest show on Salem. He had a show on Salem before and after my show was on Salem. And I think his show is still on Salem, even after his death. And it's funny that Tucker didn't say nothing about Charlie because he do not want people to think that Charlie was a Zionist. It is pure stupidity and propaganda. Here's some other clips.
By the way,
but let me just say this. I know I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this, but I'm gonna say it because I feel it. Trump, please, for the love of God, and the Trump administration, can you guys, you need more dogs with you. Get some dogs on the team, man. I didn't watch this full interview, but and Alex is, I like the guy, but I didn't watch the full interview. But what I saw in the interview, it makes me feel like Trump needs some people that's willing to go doggy dog world for him. I thought this interview was too lighthearted. With this nut job, calling Trump the B word, saying that he's controlled, saying that he's committing treason, all of these things he said. When somebody from the Trump administration goes on a Tucker show, you should be whooping his ashy elbows. Everything he said, you should be calling him out for or don't go on the show. There's no capitulation. There's no we buddies, we're friends. No, we're not. You a devil and you trash our country. You trash the president. You said you're not a Republican no more. You want the Democrats to win. You want democratic socialism to win. You haven't defended Erica Kirk one time, and somehow they let you go. Man, look, man. Come on, I got too much stuff going on, but if I didn't, Trump, you need a dog in there, man. Ain't no way in the world Tucker should get away with the stuff he's saying about Donald Trump. It's just disrespectful on a G level. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get the man to man. Bro, this disrespectful enough where you got to confront people over this. Trump ain't even my family member. But, bro, what you say? I'm going to show y'all a clip where he called Trump a B word. That's just crazy to me. Anyway, roll the clip.
By the way, like, I did see something that you were on a podcast yesterday. You said you think Israel killed Charlie Kirk.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
Okay, what was the clip then?
I said, I've never said that.
Okay.
I know a lot of people, including in the Trump administration, who think that. However, there's no proof of that.
Yeah.
What I said was two things. One, I don't know when the command came down and from whom that we have to trust everything federal law enforcement says, but I'm not obeying that. We have a moral obligation to push federal law enforcement to do the job we pay them to do, which is to investigate the crimes fully. And so, for example, if there are people who predicted Charlie's death on Twitter, I think the rest of us can expect that they've been hauled in by the FBI for questioning, and I don't think they have been.
So, I don't know about that, but okay. I do know what what you're talking about, the Discord chats.
No, I'm specifically talking
TikTok.
I'm talking about the Twitter posts. Oh. That seemed to predict Charlie's death. Maybe that
I don't know if that's been investigated. I would love for that to be.
Yeah. So this is the thing I'm talking about, man. This is the thing I'm talking about, man. I don't know if y'all buddies or what, bro. When he say, I never said that. Yes, you did. You did say that. Get your producer. Pull up the clip. You literally said, put the clip back up, just in case people missed it. You literally said that Charlie was killed by Israel, that they had something to do with it. You literally said it. Roll the clip.
Charlie Kirk was murdered.
Yeah.
And he was not murdered for his opinions on transgenderism, obviously. He was, I believe, and most people who knew him well, as I did, and was friends with him as I was, believe he was most likely murdered for his evolving views on Israel. So I get it.
All right, time out. What does that mean? He's evolving views on Israel. That means that you believe Israel has something to do with it. You don't think the trans adjacent dude killed him because of Israel. Where would you get that information from? That kid has not mentioned it. There's no text. There's no Discord channel. There's nothing pertaining to anything that had anything to do with Israel. So you are alluding that you think Israel has something to do with this. You don't think Tyler Robinson thought it killed him over Israel? But these people get out here and say this, and then you go, I never said it. Some people that watched me got mad at me for criticizing him over it. And he just said he never said it. And then Alex ain't really getting on his butt. Get on his butt over this stuff, man. Well, I want somebody to be investigated. Who said that these people aren't being investigated? Where's your record that the FBI haven't talked to these people? Where is that at? Finish the clip.
I think a lot of people are nefariously using Charlie's passing for self-gain. And I think that's wrong.
But also for ideological ends and foreign imperatives. Like, that's really clear to me. Like, how did this become about that?
You.
If it's really just about transgenderism, then why is every person insisting it's only about transgenderism also attacking the MOU? Like, what are we looking at now, Alex Brusewitz? Like, I don't know. I'm a medium IQ person, maybe even a low IQ person, but I'm just like noting what's happening and asking, what does it add up to? And I don't know.
Good question.
But it's weird.
I hear you.
No, time out. See, Alex shouldn't say, I hear you. No, you don't hear him. What do you mean it's weird? It's not added to what? Alex, you work at the White House. What do you mean? What do you mean it's weird? It's not adding up to what are you supposed to add up to? Because you didn't read the affidavit and you don't know anything about investigations, you haven't researched anything, that is somehow weird to you. This is where you got to push back on this dude. And you don't get to laugh and go, it's weird. It's weird. Well, what's weird about it? Let's talk about it. Oh, you don't have any substance. Finish the clip.
You should be a shrink, man. You have such a calming. I hear you.
I think that Erica gets treated incredibly unfairly by the media, by the pundit class. I think she's got such a tough thing going on for her.
It's the worst thing I can imagine.
And she wanted to be strong. And, Charlie put on a show. Everything he did, he put on a great show.
Yeah.
And people are criticizing Erica for continuing in Charlie's footsteps with the fireworks.
I haven't read a word of that.
I think it's been.
Be honest with you.
I think a lot of it's been pretty unfair. I think they asked some fair questions, but I think the treatment of her generally has been horrible, and I think people should apologize to her.
Well, I was texting with her yesterday, and
what does that got to do
about?
with it?
Yeah, so whatever personal stuff, but there are a few people I feel sadder for than her.
Yeah.
Because the fact is, no matter where you are in anything, here's a woman who's a widow with 2 small kids.
Yep. And those 2 small kids just had their first Father's Day without Charlie.
I'm aware. Yeah. No.
And no, we want justice for Charlie. And
we should be demanding it.
Yeah. But I think it's a disservice to use him for political gain
or for
agree. Gain of viewership on their podcast.
It's a disservice for Netanyahu to make it about Netanyahu, which he did.
That was a unique press
disgusting.
Yeah, I don't think that was necessary. That's the one guy.
See, time out. Here you go. This is what I'm saying. I love you, Alex, but what is this? He just jumped all the way to Netanyahu, man. Ain't nobody talking about Netanyahu. He said it's a disservice to Charlie's family. Tucker Carlson can't internalize that because he's a part of the problem. So he jumps to Netanyahu. And then, and my thing is this, I listened to what Netanyahu said when Charlie Kirk died. Well, he gave him condolences. He gave his condolences. He said, man, I'm sorry, Charlie was an American patriot. He loved this country. He was a great man. He supported Israel. No other leader said anything positive about Charlie Kirk. Only Netanyahu did. I respected the fact that he gave him his flowers. How is that weird? It's only weird because people are stupid. If it wasn't Netanyahu and a Jordanian president said this, nobody would care. Same thing, same language. If Putin said it, nobody would care. But because Netanyahu said, it's sad, give his condolences to Charlie Kirk and his family, it's weird. And then Alex is, I didn't think it was weird. No, it wasn't weird. What's weird about it? All right, finish the clip.
I think he's chronically online. I don't think there's anything overtly nefarious. I think Bibi's chronically online.
Really?
I think he very much cares about the sentiment about him on social media in America. That's why he saw, and he has the problem of people that are chronically on. Ron DeSantis was chronically online. We took advantage of him for being chronically online during the 24
like
primary.
personally checking his phone?
Yes. Scrolling, seeing what people say about him.
Really?
All right. There's nothing wrong with Bibi Netanyahu, a world leader, our biggest ally. We give him billions of dollars a year in resources. Charlie Kirk had a relationship with Bibi. He called him on the phone. They talked on the phone. Charlie wrote a letter to Bibi. It's not like he was a random person giving commentary on a random shooting in Chicago. This was a person that he actually had communication with before he died. It is not odd that he would say that. And let me just give y'all a quick glimpse of who Charlie thought was going to kill him and who were incredibly violent. Roll the clip.
At the core of the left, at the core of a liberal, is someone that would use the sword if they had it. They are very violent people at their core. They always have been. They can't debate. They can't have conversation. So they'll resort to these tactics. They're going to do everything they possibly can to try to murder this movement because they can't beat us. So they're going to try to take weapons. And no, we're very aware of that. I'm aware of it. We have to have full-time security. This is not a joke. This is who these people are.
And then when one of them kills him, we act like we confused and we don't know what happened. We don't know who's responsible. It's got to be this. It's got to be exploding microphones. It's got to be the government. It's got to be Benjamin Netanyahu. It's got to be Israel. It's got to be his wife. He just told you. All right, so Black Line Security Operations, we have the capability to monitor threats online. We did a run of Charlie Kirk's threat level. You know how astronomically crazy the threats were against him? And they were not for Jews or Zionists. It was for these leftist nut jobs that want to kill him every time he go anywhere. They hate his guts. It's all over online. It was all over Discord. We know who killed Charlie. And we know why. They want to kill all of us. When I look at my threats, the threats are the same people. These nutty lunatics. It's not Zionists. It's either these Muslims that absolutely hate us, or it's these leftist nut jobs that want us to die because we don't believe in socialism and communism. All they do is talk about Charlie. Every time you see all the other influencers, what are they doing? We're going to Kirk you. You're going to get Charlie Kirk. You're going to do all these other things. What are they mad at us for saying? They mad at us for believing in American values. They're mad at us for loving our country. They're mad at us because we call out the LGBTQ nonsense. They're mad at us because we don't want a man swinging his pee-pee in the women's locker room. They're mad at us. It's not foreign. It's domestic. All these nut jobs trying to kill Trump. What are they trying to kill him for? Who are these people? Leftists. They did a shooting at the Border Patrol detention center. Dude got a rifle in Dallas shooting people at the detention center. All these lunatics that tried to kill Donald Trump, all leftists, nut jobs. There's probably been plenty of attempts on Charlie Kirk's life. They just weren't successful until the last one. All leftists, all nut jobs. Who threatened me online? I had a guy threaten us online. He hated me because I'm a Zionist. He hated me because I'm a conservative. And he said he's going to come and kill my family. And he ended up mentioning Donald Trump in it, which is how it got escalated. It's not Jews. It's leftist nut jobs. Antifa in the streets. All these people are leftists. Oh, Jesus of Nazareth. I got some more clips. I forgot we had a couple more clips of Mr. Dum Dum. Let's do A6 and then A10, and I think that's it. All right, roll it.
Why do you think Trump decided to end the war right now?
Trump is super sophisticated about certain things, but he's not stupid. He understands that you can manipulate commodities markets and financial markets, and they certainly have for a while, but not forever. But I think there's a sense in which he kind of convinced himself that wasn't true with all the posturing about, well, we've got our oil and we've got Venezuela's oil. Like, he just kept repeating it, including to me, so much that I think he just felt like it's going to be fine. We're going to decapitate their leadership structure and the country's going to collapse. Basically, CIA, and they told him, no, Iran is not a dictatorship, despite what they tell you on Fox News. So you can kill the entire top echelon of leadership in Iran and they just be replaced by the next guys who would make the same decisions. And that's literally what happened. That's literally what happened. Scores of them were assassinated. And the country didn't collapse, and the government kept going. It was even a little bit more hard line. It had the opposite of the intended effect. So Trump saw that. He's like, ooh, and he knew right away this was a massive mistake and that we were really exposed. And there was no obvious military solution. So he tried to posture his way out of it. We're going to eliminate you. And after like the 400th Truth Social, they reached the same conclusion that everyone on the globe reached, which is this guy's not strong, he's weak. Strong people don't brag about how strong they are. They just punch you in the face and end the conversation. My father would always say there are two types of guys, and you got to be careful of the second. They're the first who are like, say it again, push you in the chest. You don't have to worry about those guys. And then the guys don't say anything, just knock you cold. Those are the people you need to be afraid of. And Trump is very much, what'd you say? Shut up, bitch.
Now, you hear what he just said? You hear what he just called Trump? Bro, let's play it again. I want y'all to be very clear what he just called Trump. I want you to listen to it. We're not editing out, right? We're not going to blur the cuss out. We're going to play it. Listen to what he said about Donald Trump. It's the amount of disrespect is asinine to me. Roll the clip.
And I think everyone knows that intuitively. And Trump is very much, what'd you say? Shut up, bitch. I don't take you seriously. No, I'm not being mean, but like, come on.
Right.
Hey, look, Trump ain't asked me to be a part of the administration. Brother would never say that about my president. I mean, bro, you didn't went too far. I don't even say them words about Tucker, and I can't stand his butt. You're the president of the United States, and then people come on the show and they want to be nice to him. No, bro, it's whooping time. I'm lost for words. He would come on there and say that about Donald Trump. Claim that he's his friend. What kind of friend are you, bro? You tell him private conversations. You now call him a B word. It's crazy to me.